I think there we go. Howdy doody, guys and girls.
Ice cold, swimming against the tide. I wanna forget you, but you pull me in. I know this ocean is far too wide. I wanna forget you. Let me forget you. Push and pull, but you repel me, giving up this fight. Love and hate, we the lies I'm giving up this fight.
What is up, you guys?
You've lost, but I don't feel like I've won. I wanna forget you, but only time will heal. Too late to erase the bad we've done. I wanna forget you. Let me forget you. Push and pull, but you repel me, giving up this fight. Love and hate, we've blurred the lines. I'm giving up this fight.
Just getting all set up. Where is the music? Where be that music, man? What's up, guys? Thanks for all the shares. Let's get some more viewers in here. Have some people to talk to. Let's critique the shit out of this painting. Let's get this painting going. You know what? I think I'm gonna use a different table this time. I need to upgrade the palette table. Too small. Sorry about the noise, guys. Time to get that paint going. I like having all the colors open so I can, not open, but in plain view so I can have the option, you know? Sometimes I forget I have a color. Get the airbrush out, there's a little dust on it. Just blowing off all the dust if there is any. That's all the airbrushing I'll be doing on that. Alright. So you guys have a reference. That's nice. See how this looks on camera. Looking good. Actually, move this a little bit. Perfect. Why aren't the songs keep on going. I do playlists, play the whole playlist. There we go, we'll just do some of that stuff. Yeah. I need to figure out the color combo on this because the brightest point of the picture is actually this side of his face, and I want to make sure that my colors represent that kind of color, that gradual depth, and where the light shines. I don't know what this is. Gotta get that music going, get the right mood, right?
Ice cold, swimming against the tide. I wanna
Why don't you play? Right. I agree. do this. Get some color on the palette. A little cobalt teal. Which is another one I have to re-up. I'm getting low. Yeah, really low. Ew, I don't want Mars black. Put a little more cadmium orange hue. This is the left side of his face, is pretty much that color. Probably add more. Definitely pull the red out again. Get a couple of variations of red. We'll do the Venetian red, which is pretty much like a brick red. Kind of poopy. Yellow ochre. Crimson. I like the crimson color. It's like a plum. Oh yeah, I'm not using this purple, or I'm not using the pink, because those are my background colors. I'm going to stick to that code that I like to work with. Radical green, we'll do a yellow green. Oh man, I'm going to be so mad if this does this all night. We'll have to get some real music in here. Why? Okay. That's better, I guess. This is like a bright yellow green. Big old dollop of that in there. Might as well double it up. Some medium green. I haven't used this yet, actually. We'll see what that does. It's almost like that forest or brilliant green. I think a new addition to the palette right now is going to be a white. A little liquid white. So I can Maybe adjust a couple of these colors. I'm gonna pull the magenta out. This is one of my favorite colors, as there's not much left I can see. Whew. Hey, thanks for stopping by, you guys. Thanks for the shares. Thanks for the likes. Appreciate it. Trying to create some texture over here. The more texture, the better. The more paint you use, the better, in my opinion. I'm gonna try to hold it onto the left so I can maybe make a gradual magenta fade. We'll see if that's even possible. Get the texture strokes in there. Here's where I'm going to add a little white into this and change the color up a teeny bit. Then we can almost redo, we can go over more, layer by layer. I don't mix colors and much, and this is really the only exception I do is I lighten colors a little bit with white, which would be considered mixing. So this is true. But for the most part, that's a nano in my rule book for this style of painting that I'm doing. Might have to change up this color a little bit. It's kind of turning gross. And this style of painting is more, there's more freedom of making a mistake can be gone over a little bit easier, as I don't have to really replicate a new color, or I don't have to mix up that new color that is already dried on the painting, whereas I can just grab it right from the tube. It's fast. Get a little finger paint in here. I really do like finger painting. I think the texture it makes is just something that can't be replicated with anything else very well. Sometimes it doesn't work as well though. That one, there's too sloppy to me. Like a pretty pattern, pretty texture with this brush. And I'll end up going over this again. I'll touch that again. Do that. Get rid of that finger painting. Sometimes it works, sometimes I don't like it. So I just decided to go over it again. gonna pull a really globby, this is kind of a ballsy move, but globby little highlighter white with this over the same thing that I just put a lot of paint on. Like I said, I can fix it if I need to. It might be too bright, actually. We'll see. Yeah, it's gonna be too bright. We'll just put the highlight right here. And right here. That's pretty. He's got this beard that goes up to here, and it kind of looks like I'm leaving the beard out. So I should put an indicator mark of where this beard is, at least so I don't, just so it can keep the painting going. Okay. I'm gonna pull some of this crimson, and I'm gonna make my my mark of where this beard is gonna come up to his lip. And even start filling in. There isn't many highlights, and I'll just keep doing some layers. This is just to build a base on the beard. It is going to be filled in a little bit. is pretty much just base colors onto what the beard's final look will look like. Won't look anything like this, I don't think. Hey guys, thanks for coming in. Facebook guys, thank you very much. Appreciate the likes. Please share this with your friends if they're Game of Thrones fans. I was really late into the game. Started watching this Game of Thrones about a year ago, and I got super hooked, as most do. I'm gonna do the same thing that I did with that other color, the orange. I'm gonna lighten this up a little with a white and see how that will work for maybe a second layer. Maybe just like the first initial highlight layer of the beard. Or it's pretty bright on the left and the right side of his head.
Searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come.
I'm not sure if I really like that, but I think I could use it as sort of a primer coat for layerage in the future tonight on the hair. So I'm gonna lay out some of the quick highlights. I'm gonna stand for this actually. Give me a reference. I'm gonna try to hold off on going to the right or left. So just making highlights. I can see better on the screen right here. Probably should use a bigger brush for this. Add a couple depth highlight strokes.
Just begun. We will always take a stand.
It's got this like wispy, kind of greased out hair look.
Let's go back to when we were young. On the animals we stand. Let's go back to when trees were swung. Kids across the lane. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah,
Sorry, guys. I know I have to work on some of his beard. Um, I should add some sort of beginner. I'm gonna actually hold off. I'm really gonna hold off on this beard because that's like this color coincides with this. It's like the light of this side should fall down to this part of his beard in the reference. And maybe I should add something. Maybe I should add something there. I should add something. But it's gotta be light, really light. So something that can kind of coincide with that red on the right. Oh, this brush has been sitting in water too long. Goddamn. That sucks. Yeah, I'm gonna touch some of this magenta that I have, and then white. I'm actually gonna make a very light magenta. We'll see how that works. I don't want it to be close to the outside color either. We'll see. His beard or mustache points down. This really isn't going to be the color that will be showing. I'll probably darken this up because I don't want it to be close to this outside purple. And it's too close in my opinion. But it is a very good primer. And that's what I'm going to be using it as. Follow it into the mustache. Now I'm going to try some of this yellow green, see if this, what I'm going to try works. If not, I can always go back over it. I'm not going to go into the red much. To be honest, I'm going to try, this isn't, I have to finger paint this if it's going to work. It's kind of like a gradient from this light green into the dark, right? I want it to be sort of opaque. Yeah, this yellow green isn't very opaque unless it's thick. Yeah. really digging that texture, so I'm gonna pull a knife across. Kind of get a little gradient in. Ooh, a little splatter in. That works. It's looking good so far on stream. Just checking it out to see how you guys are seeing. Now the question is what to do with those eyebrows. Because I want to get some good eyebrows in there, but I feel like they're going to have to coincide with what the beard colors are going to be to make it kind of flowy with the painting. And then I definitely need to figure out what this nose thing is going to do. I have to leave the right side, this orange that I'm pointing at, I have to leave that because that'll be one of the brightest colors. Get rid of this white on top of his eye, so that is the brightest color still. And then figure out what colors I'm going to use for the left side, or his right side, but the left side of what we see, that left side of the nose. So eyebrows, nose, and then work with the beard a little more after these colors dry a little. If you guys are coming through Facebook, appreciate you guys sharing your comments and your likes and your shares. Thank you very much. I'm just gonna add a little magenta into this gradual fade. Try some new stuff with this painting, maybe. Go back down with a scratching motion and get that. Go to the back side of the. I do like the magenta. I just don't like it as close to this other purple. So that might be a problem. And obviously I'm gonna have to differentiate this hair on this side versus what his skin is. And honestly, I'm gonna have some trouble with that. I'm gonna have to maybe make some highlights right now, initially, on the hair. Get a smaller brush. Get a flat. Hey, thanks for coming out, guys. Appreciate. We're gonna start off with a very light mixture of this magenta and the white. If you you guys don't know my painting very well, I don't mix colors like I said earlier. This is the only exception. A little white mixture to lighten up a color if I really need to. If I don't have one already um, purchased in a tube, which I prefer. Mix that up a little. This will be pretty bright. Make a couple licks. Just keep doing that. I'm actually gonna mix up a little more of that color with my brush. Boom. Thanks for coming in, you guys. Appreciate it. If you guys know some people who are Game of Thrones fans, then send them this way. Hey, thanks for coming in, you guys. Appreciate artists trying to create a living. Share it out. Let's do this. This is pretty much just the first primer coat for this highlight of the hair. I wanted something mixed with white. Let's bring it up to the tip. There we go. Thanks for coming in, guys. This is awesome. Look at all the viewers. Perfect. I am also on Twitch TV right now under Creative Painting. Same name, Anton's Artworks. I'm also doing a live stream right now on YouTube Live. Same name. Check it out. Follow, subscribe. Thank you very much. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry a teeny bit, and maybe I'll pull some of those highlights up to the top, to be honest, now. Yes, some on the right side. Get that natural hair started. The natural, fully colorful hair. If any of you guys are watching on the stream from Minnesota, I have some paintings up at White Lotus shop at Mall of America from now until February 17th, and that'll be during the Super Bowl. And I'm trying to get some live painting gigs up at the Mall of America, so keep in touch with my Facebook, and I will post dates on when I'll be there doing that, and hopefully I'm going to be doing the large canvas if I can. A lot faster painting. I was talking to my mom earlier about how I kind of like getting into the larger canvases. This is a 3 foot by 3 foot that I stretch. I do all my stretching myself, but getting back into a lot larger. I want to do murals or paintings that are the size of murals. And that is my goal, baby. So now like I said, we're working on the eyebrows. We're gonna get those eyebrows in. And what better to start with a little bit of red. This is a good primer. Get this kind of gotta get the right angle of the eyebrow. Better.
There's a distance between us. It's getting hard to reach out. Haven't seen you in seasons, but all I hear is your voice. I know
That looks alright.
limits, you can break me down, but I'll stay till the finish line. And I've been counting minutes for quite some time now, just to see you again. And I've been counting days to get away, to see you again, see you again. Been finding ways to get away, to see you again, see you again.
Hey, Barb. Thank you, Diana. Appreciate it. I don't know, Barb. I just like colorful stuff.
We got millions of reasons to let it all go.
It's kind of looks like a diamond shape. That looks better. How do I choose the color, or how do I choose the painting colors and placement of them? It's kind of a kiddie rule, like a child rule, not child's rule. When I first started, I picked colors that I liked specifically. I didn't pick any colors that were in the brown spectrum. That being said, I have a couple there where you could say my ochre yellow is kind of poopy brown, or my Venetian red is a brick red. But that's how far I go on the brown spectrum. I don't mix color. Other than when I was doing earlier, is mixing the magenta with a lot of white just to make a highlight. That's it. The white is the only thing I will kind of mess with the mixing of things, and that'll just mean not dulling them, but maybe brightening the hue. In terms of like contrast of depth, that's just pretty much trial and error. Figuring out how to do the painting first was the task, and what worked for me was getting the painting drawn out and then outlining it with a darker color, and then touching any outlines that have the darkest like shades in the reference that you're using first. Right after that, I figured out what I wanted to use for my outside colors, the purple and the pink, and that is something that took a little while for me to understand. That's what helps me decide what colors I'm going to put inside this painting. Because once I eliminate the outside colors, I don't ever use those outside colors in the inside of the painting again. So I won't be using any of this pink or any of this, what is this, brilliant purple. Whereas this purple right here is just kind of a primer, so it's too close to this outside color for me, in my opinion. And then any blacks that I use are actually not blacks, they're dioxazine purple. So if you find any dioxazine purple in a heavy body acrylic, it's damn near the same thing. It'd get a Utrecht a dioxazine purple, and you will love it. It's perfect for anything you need to paint black.
Take what you want from me.
Probably pull some of this brilliant blue in here since we don't have it yet. And there's some rules that I've changed over time in the last 2 years. One that I want to get back into was when I was painting my first 10 paintings. My goal was to use more paint than I was using at the time, so I can get used to just knowing that I have to add tons more paint to get texture. And so my whole rule was to have a palette at the end of the paint session that was pretty much completely used up. No hands. Hey Shrek. So working on some Hodor. I just put the red on the eyebrows for the first coat. Right now I think I'm gonna take a unbleached titanium and work the eyeballs real quick for a first coat. Hey you guys, thanks for stopping by, thanks for sharing. You know anyone who's Game of Thrones fan, just share this out and get some more viewers in here. Appreciate. Okay, the left side is definitely gonna need to be filled in. Well, thanks Diana, appreciate it. Happy trees, baby. I'm gonna wet down the area I'm gonna hit, so I want to get some accurate pulls. Go over the paint, grab some of it. Try not to touch any areas that I haven't hit. Well, this one, their eye is going to be pretty much all the way down to the edge. Obviously, I will be going over this again. Oh, it's much better. Have I done Beetlejuice? Me and you can't remember if I've done Beetlejuice? Me and you are the ones that tried doing Beetlejuice, Andy. And the reason why I can't do Beetlejuice is because Beetlejuice is a character whose face and hair are recognizable by green. I mean, I can't, you know, you can always think of a way to combat against it, what my decision is, but it's like doing the Joker. It's tough to do a Joker without a white face. So that's why Beetlejuice didn't end up turning out right. Remember? Yeah. Dang, if I could get this many viewers on my Twitch TV, that'd be great. My goal right now, you guys, is to get a subscriber button on my Twitch TV so I can get some people to use their Amazon Prime tokens for free every month. But in order to do that, I need some followers. If you check out Twitch TV, you can go to Anton's Artworks. That's streaming under the creative channel right now as well. Let's see, this is pretty dry. What's this green? It's a little wet still. I know this purple's still a little wet. Now I'm just doing a highlight of whatever I just did, and I will be going over this again. So I don't usually use straight white on anything except for when I'm layering stuff, and this is one of those exceptions. Hey guys, thanks for stopping by. What's up, Kane? Thanks for stopping by, bud. Classic NES video game covers like Donkey Kong Country or Legend of Zelda would be a sweet one. That actually would be pretty sweet, huh? I'm just gonna stand up real quick and stretch real quick. I'm gonna zoom out so you guys can see the whole painting, as you already can, but in the back you can see Neil deGrasse Tyson, sort of. Here's another one that I've been working on. The Neil deGrasse. I'll just hold this up for a little bit with my arms, but that's another one I just started working on. Hey, thanks for coming in, you guys. Appreciate it. Now back to the biz. Ugh. This music is kind of like, ugh. Oh, and that's, I have to listen to it anyways, never mind. Alright, so I pulled the Brilliant Blue out. And I feel like I'm gonna do something drastically crazy. We're gonna put some blue in the beard. Let's try some of this Brilliant Blue. This is a little more medium body than heavy. The heavy body's getting a little thick. Ah! Yeah, Key and Peele. That'd be funny. I'll get some of this Brilliant Blue in the beard. Just looking right at his reference picture. It's gonna be pretty packed with blue. Do a little layering system. more paint on the brush. Where I'm adding this blue is kind of the transition between the dark edge of his beard and the light edge. Thank you very much. I'd say it takes more trial and error. Yeah, just a lot of practice. I feel like once you have the colors that you know won't work and the colors that will work in your mind already, then it goes a lot faster, and that did take time. Hell yeah, guys. Keep it coming. Appreciate the shares. If you guys know anyone who likes Game of Thrones, share the knowledge. Share it to them. I appreciate this. I love the Game of Thrones, so it's very fun to paint as well. Even though I don't mind painting pretty much anything, the act of painting is fun. This is a special treat. Add these little hair strokes. Keep repaleting the brush if you feel like it's not smoothly applying. You want big bold colors, and you don't want colors that smear into the canvas mostly. Awesome, you guys. Keep it up. This is sweet. Thanks for coming out. Appreciate appreciate keeping the viewage up. This is what I've been trying to do as a full-time job now, so it's been about a year and a half, 2 years, and I can say it's been the best thing that's ever happened to me. And I appreciate you guys coming out to check it out, what I've been doing. Just wetting the brush up a little and go back right into the blue. Probably touch some of the top part of him. Top part of his head. Kinda. Oh, this song, ugh. It's on a live stream anyways, so I can't really change this song. So I guess we'll listen to it. Or I just don't feel like changing the song. I guess I can stomach it. Grab some of this cobalt teal that I first had out, or that I first poured out on the palette, and maybe accent some of the blue lines. This might not be very noticeable to you guys, sorry. Try to make some noticeable marks. Thanks for coming out again, guys. All you guys that are new to coming out, try to stream as much as possible. Also on Twitch TV right now, as well as YouTube Live, so check out Anton's artworks on both platforms. Trying to get this painting stuff out as much as possible. Check out the Instagram on the left, Anton's artworks. Try to post as much as possible on that as well. Highlight off the edge of his lip. Alright guys, sorry about the music, this is insane. God damn it. There we go. Touch the hair a little bit. Hey, thanks for the likes, you guys. Appreciate you guys coming in. Really do. I know all you guys, artists trying to create a living doing art, are some tough people, some tough cookies. Everyone else, I appreciate. Everyone else, everyone. Sorry. I want to get the right music. Definitely gonna have to pull some of this blue into this now that I'm looking at it. But it can't be that bright. Thanks for stopping by, you guys. I really do appreciate it. A little finger painting action on some of this beard. I'll throw a couple licks of blue over there. Not much, just a couple. Oh, sorry, Vic, if you're still here. My originals are for sale on my Etsy page, which is on my website. But my website is also e-commerce, so check out antonsartworks.com, and I have stuff for the sale there. At the moment, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I might only have prints for sale there, but I do have an email address there for inquiries on originals. I should mess with that so I can set up options for original sales as well in the very soon future. If you're still here, Vic, I appreciate the question. So a question that I've thought of myself: where are these people selling this stuff? Where can I get it? Excuse me. I'm gonna use this this cobalt teal, and I'm gonna fill this in. I might actually just finger paint it in, because it needs to be filled. I'll just try to touch areas that I want to leave the light blue that I just put on there. But there's just something about it. It needs to be darker. I don't like that either. I'll just go over it again with the blue. Appreciate you guys coming out. Thank you very much for stopping by, checking it out. If you guys know anyone who likes the Game of Thrones, share them this video. I'm sure they'll get a kick out of it. I'm gonna let that paint dry a little bit before I decide what I'm gonna do. I want to keep this highlight here on his face, so I need to eliminate this highlight with something a little light, a little darker than that. And that is the question right now that I'm trying to figure out. Wow, I didn't even realize what time it was. This is awesome. Thanks for coming in, guys. This is late night viewers, huh? I guess it's people from everywhere, huh? Makes sense. From what I'm seeing right now, where I'm looking at the picture that you guys are seeing right now, it's kind of looking a little cluttered. And I'm thinking about ways to unclutter the color. I think I'm trying to figure out what is the big band-aid that we have to put on. I think it possibly might be this. No, I don't think it. Maybe it's the orange on the forehead. Honestly, it might be. I can always put more red on it, but I'm gonna see if I cover that red in the middle, what kind of effect that'll have. Get it wet a little bit. Hey, thanks for the shares, guys. Let's get the shares going. That's what this is all about. Just getting these people checking out my painting, and people with Game of Thrones fans. Love this stuff. I love it. I'm gonna retouch this orange. Add some texture strokes in there. Pretty much globbing the paint on the brush when you're paletting. This is what I do. And barely adding a pressure when you're applying. Getting that paint nice and thick is wonderful. It is a wonderful thing that creates a very cool texture. Especially when light is added, you know, different lighting effects. I do like that I took out the red, but I do want to add a little more texture. Thanks for coming out, guys. Thanks for the shares. Appreciate it, you guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, I like his color of his forehead as well. Ended up working out. Well, thank you very much. Appreciate you guys coming out and checking it out. I'm digging the hair so far. It's a little radical for a lot of people's tastes, but yeah. Let everyone see what it's kind of looking like right now. Oh, it's getting warm in here. For all you guys that are new, thanks for coming out. Appreciate you guys supporting my stream. This painting is starting to turn a little radical. I'm gonna have to prioritize my thought process on how to keep these colors intact with each other and not go crazy, just pick a color, choose a color sort of thing. The depth is working on for the most part, but the beard and the hair selection and colors is kind of off. But that's just me. I mean, everyone has their own opinion. Grab a nice cold Mountain Dew. Thanks for the shares, guys. Appreciate you guys sharing this. This is awesome. Hodor progress. Do a little hashtag, a little Instagram shareage. You know how it is in this doggy dog YouTube world, Instagram world. It's a struggle. Let me know what you guys think of it. Thanks for coming in, you guys. Appreciate it. look again. Thanks for the chance to see your talent. Good night. Appreciate you coming out and asking questions. Share this to your friends. Appreciate. Thank you. Let's keep the views coming in, you guys. Let's get this over 2,000 views tonight. That'd be terrific. Thanks again, YouTube watchers. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks again, Twitch TV watchers. Thank you for following my page. I'm streaming on all 3 platforms right now, so if you guys haven't checked me out on this Facebook, check me out on those. Anton's Artworks is my name. Looks like I got some more people on Twitch. That's cool. Trying to get that affiliate status so I can get a subscriber button. That way I can have you guys use your Amazon Prime token every month and help me buy paint. I generally try to get about a painting a week done. Sometimes it's a little slower, sometimes it might be a little faster. It all depends. Most of these I do live painting anyways. A lot of the paintings that I've done in the bottom left corner were done live at shows or art festivals, music festivals, mostly that kind of stuff. For any Minnesota artists that are watching, I'll be at the Mall of America. I've got a couple paintings at the White Lotus jewelry and gift shop with all my prints for sale. And I'll be there for the Super Bowl, hopefully, doing some live painting during the Super Bowl. Right now I'm just kind of stretching out. Thanks for coming in, you guys. Appreciate all the views. This is awesome. It's already 12:30 in the morning, and I've got 15 people watching me on Facebook and people on Twitch, YouTube. Expect me more. Follow. Get a notification when I'm on by liking my page at Anton's Artworks. A lot of the paint that's on here right now is really wet. Don't know what I'm gonna do about that right now. If you guys have any questions, let me know on technique or how I do it. I'm glad to answer any questions. I appreciate all the people coming in right now. This is great. So if you guys are Game of Thrones fans, I'm gonna probably with all the views that I've been getting, I'll probably start. I'll start doing all the characters. I'm sure you guys will enjoy that. I know I will. Thanks, John. Appreciate it, John. Yeah, thanks for the follows, guys. Whoa. Oh man, getting a little tired. It is a Sunday night. Perfect. Perfect night to be streaming, letting you guys see this. If you guys really like this stuff, please check out my Instagram and follow me on Instagram. I got liked by a very popular artist the other day, Terran Art Peter. Check out his stuff, it's amazing. He lives down in Playa del Carmen, Mexico. TerrinArt underscore or under, what was it? Underdash underscore Peter. Yeah, very, very talented. He ended up liking me the other day, so I was super stoked. Now all I want is Voca to like my page. Woo! That'd be a party day. Voca Art is another artist that I pretty much got inspired by. If you guys are from artists trying to create a living doing art, I suggest you check out Voca Art, V-O-K-A. I'm actually going to comment his name. Voca Art, and check out his, Google that. Super good stuff. Yeah. Hodor! Hodor! Alright, I know I've got a lot of people watching me right now, but I'm kind of feeling like this might be the end of it. If you guys are watching, I do this full time. I like people to know that my situation for one of the reasons why I do this full time is because of a disease that I have called narcolepsy, and it's a disease that kind of makes it so I don't have control of when I'm tired or when my body wants me to go to sleep. So I have to kind of do this full time and make my own schedule doing this, because it's almost impossible to keep an average job doing the 8 hours a day. So I appreciate you guys following and checking this out. Yeah, you know, I'll leave that on a good note. I hope you guys have a very good week, and I will try to stream the rest of this painting this week and start another character or another painting. So you guys have a good night. appreciate. Oh yeah, and thank you Twitch TV. Appreciate you guys on Twitch following my channel, and thank you on YouTube Live for subscribing to my YouTube. Bye bye. Bye guys.